Alright guys, so got her out in the daylight here. First time kind of seeing it all together. Looks pretty good. Looks like the lights are bright enough to be seen and everything. I was kind of worried about the front signal lights, but looks like that's not an issue, so we're good. Yeah, I think that it was a good waste of money, and I'll be happy with it this summer. Now I'm just looking for exhaust. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Got some parts for my FZ-09 today. I already went ahead and put the windshield on before I got the idea that I should maybe make it a little video here for you guys if you're thinking about getting some of these parts. So right now it's all stock except for the windshield, but I'm sure you guys know what they look like without it, so I'll just carry on from this point on. So I ordered some stuff from, I think it was Motodynamics, MD, that must be what it is. I got their license plate relocate, and I got this tail light that's also integrated signals, and they're sequential, so that'll be pretty cool, kind of like on the newer Mustangs, sort of, so I'll get a video of that. I got a bunch more stuff coming, but it's not here today, so I might have to make another one. This is the old tail light. Excuse my muddy bike. I took it out for a rip. It's winter now, but it was plus 20 for some reason the other day, so I had to get out and take advantage of that. It's still sledding season, but it got me in the mood to buy some bike stuff since I rode this stock last season. Yeah, so that's the taillight that I'm going to be taking off. They look the same, they just, well, that one's smoked, I guess, the new one. I'm getting rid of those signal lights on the back, moving the plate in a little better. Also got different signal lights for the front. I have LED headlights coming. Not sure when they'll be here though. I ordered those last, so we'll see. I'll show you what the... Well, I guess you guys don't really need to see what the signal lights on the back would look like, obviously. Instead of being in here, they're here, and they kind of wiggle around when you're riding, and it just kind of drives me nuts watching. Mostly just watching these ones the whole time. So yeah. Alright, so instructions say to take these off. And I believe it's this that holds the fender on. Or it might be under that actually. We'll see. We're learning as we go here. Okay, so you gotta take those side pieces off. It's pretty easy. There's a lot of those little push pin things. Just you just pop them in. You can actually use the Allen key. Pop them in and then they just pull right out. So don't lose those because those will seal everything up after. Alright, so you gotta take the piece with the lock for your seat. Then that's the tail light. It came off when. Alright, so then you gotta put on your license plate light. Now, that right there on there. And then of course you put the mount on first, but that's pretty easy. You knew we were gonna be doing that. I didn't know they were gonna send you a light, so I thought that was pretty cool. One step further, I guess. And this is the stock one. It's just clear. It's got black in it. And then this is the black Motodynamic one with those sequential signal lights, and I think you can set them so that they're normal too. They just blink instead of slide across. But I'll show you what I mean after. By the end of this video, you'll probably want to set. I saw them and I was certainly I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, to the next step. All right, so I got the light on here. Don't mind the Taylor Swift in the background. So we'll turn the signal on. That's pretty cool. Try the other side. I haven't tried it yet, but okay. Another thing it does, I guess, turn those off, is when you hit the brake, it's supposed to, flash 3 times. I think that's 3, and then it kind of just makes it more noticeable. So that's actually pretty cool. That license plate light looks super bright too. It was pretty easy. I got a little confused at this harness stuff. I didn't see those in the box till after for these resistors. So now I guess I gotta hide those or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. Just put her back together now, I think. And then do this front signal lights, get rid of those pumpkins. So yeah, coming along. Looks like a pretty sweet little upgrade. Didn't cost that much, so I recommend it. yeah, anyways, I'll make another clip there when I got her all put back together. I don't think there's any other steps that I need to show you guys. The one thing, make sure when you put the light on, or when you put this mount on, if you get this license plate mount, that you remember that the light bracket uses the same bolts. So I had to take it off because I forgot that. So just remember to do that and you should be all good. The wiring stuff's pretty easy. Just make sure you have all the harnesses out of the box and then you're good. So here we go, next step. Next annoying problem here right away. These resistors, they actually want you to mount them inside the subframe, which you can't do with this on, at least tight. I'm gonna try with just loose and see if that works. Looks like I'm probably gonna have to take it off though. So yeah, just remember to do that because I'm getting tired of taking that thing off. Alright guys, I got her back together. I put my plate on and then I'm gonna do the front signals maybe tonight, we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of been the tail tidy and the aftermarket light. I'll put the links to the stuff where I got it anyways from Motodynamics, and yeah, maybe if you guys are interested you can get it too. I kind of recommend it. It was pretty sweet. It looks good, kind of cleaned her up really good, a lot better than this thing, a lot better than that. So that's gonna look sweet this summer. I just gotta wash it off. I'll take a final video when I got it all done, and I'll put it at the end of this, at the end of these clips. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what else you guys would do to this thing. I just started riding bikes. I've been riding dirt bikes and stuff all my life, and sleds and whatever else, but I got into this now, so see what else there is to it. I really like this bike though. I got a different headlight coming and stuff too, but it's not here yet, so that might be a different video. I'm onto the front turn signals here. I'm trying to get rid of those big orange pumpkins. I did one side already. I left the running light on. I don't know, I just figured I would. So they're still pretty bright. Better than those huge things anyways. This is probably my least favorite part so far. I had to take the windshield pretty much back off to get it loose. You just take out this one here, and then there's one down here, and then this just slides out after you got all that out. Just pull it out, and then you gotta, I'll show you the next step. I might as well anyways. Okay, so you just gotta pop the connector off, which is right here. They connect together. And then looks like on this side that it has a pin or something. I don't know if you can see in there, but this is held up. On the other side it just came pretty much right out after you got this rubber thing that's in here untangled. They're kind of annoying, but I can see their purpose. And then next you just gotta get this bottom rubber off right there on the signal light, but it's easier to do once you get it free from the bike, so I'm gonna do that side. They're on the right on the back of the signal light right there. You just pull those out with a screwdriver is what I used, and then this part will come right out. So yeah, I think that's the last step to getting that out. Should be. Stay tuned. You just pop that off after, and you have your old signal light, and then you get the new one ready. Sorry, I just dropped my screwdriver there. And then once you have the new one, it's in the bag still, you put that in, and then I'll show you how to do that 1 second. So this part's a resistor. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it on this side too. I need it on the other side, even though I just put some on the back. I wasn't sure about that, but what do I know about wiring anyways? So I'm gonna try it without, see if I need it. If I need it, I'll use it, but otherwise it'll just plug right in. So that would be a lot nicer since there seems to be less room on this side. We'll see, I guess. You take this bolt off the back, and that little plastic piece comes off, and that's what holds it on inside this that piece. Then you gotta put your rubber piece back in. You just push this in to get it out. It holds the wires in, but for for this more than anything. It just seals up that hole that you can see right here. So you want to do that, otherwise I'm sure the light wouldn't work that long. So make sure you do that. So I use that, there's an 8mm bolt there that connects it to your piece of plastic. And then that's how it stays in there, basically. Pretty straightforward, you'll see once you start doing it. It's these don't even really come with instructions, so you're kind of on your own. And so far so good. The only thing that I'm going to check is if I just plug it in here. Sorry, camera was out of focus. If I just plug it in here, if it'll just fire right up, or if I have to try and squeeze another resistor in there. I'm hoping not, so we'll try that out. The truth, got it plugged in. As you can see, pretty simple stuff. Have the key on, light turns on, and see if the signal will flash. Ah, shit. So that's hyper flash. So resistor it is, which is also pretty easy. All you do is where it plugs into the factory one, you kind of just make it. You plug one end into that, one end into that, and then you plug these two together. If you want the running lights on. I figured I did, so might as well just plug them in. I don't want it to get pulled over or whatever all the time, so just plug those in, and then that's how it works. And then after that you're done, you just put it back in. That same thing on this side, there's a bolt here, bolt up in there, right there, and then I can't really see it on the side, it's all mangled, I don't know which way it goes now. But anyways, it's a learning process. I'm just figuring it out as I go. Don't really, wasn't making a guide, was just kind of seeing how everything kind of looked and what I thought of it. The taillight is sweet. Obviously it's hyper flashing right now too, so I really like their mounts. So everything seemed to seal up well. I don't think I'll have any issues with water getting anywhere it shouldn't. So this will probably be the last clip before I show it all done with the windshield back on, and hopefully clean up this mess. And yeah, it was kind of a fun way to spend an evening here. So probably took total time to do the front and back about an hour, maybe a little better now. Kind of frigging around. The instructions weren't the greatest in detail, but it's pretty easy, so I'm by no means a mechanic. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll put one more clip up of the bike fully back together and kind of give you a better idea. What the heck, while I'm here I'll show you. So you just, you plug one end into the bike, the ends only plug in one way so you can't screw it up. Wire those two yellow cables together for your running lights, and as you can see now it's flashing normally. So this is your resistor. Now you just got to try and fit it all back up in there. Room is very limited, so hopefully we can find a spot. Yeah, I got a headlight coming too that I think I have to mount a ballast somewhere, so shit, it does not look fun. Anyways, on to the finished product. Alright guys, thanks for sticking the video out if you got this far. It was a little bit of a battle, not too bad. I think the hardest part was honestly the front signal lights, getting the dust cap back on properly and sealed. I think that it was definitely worth I think it was $400 Canadian, maybe $450. Most expensive was that V-Stream windshield. That wasn't from Motodynamics, but the tail tidy and signal lights and tail light all was. So definitely worth it. I can't wait I might take my bike. I'll have to haul it now because it's snowed again since I got to ride it for a day there. Wash this thing up and take some nice pictures of it. Hopefully my headlight comes in, in the next week or so. And then I'll have her all done. I might do an update video for that too, just as a light output comparison kind of video. I'm sure a few of you guys would want to upgrade because the stock one on this thing sucks so bad. But anyways, love my FZ-09, and I like it even more now with these couple mods. I can't wait to try out the windshield. It's -10 now and was +20 the other day, and I got out for a ride, but doesn't look like it's going to happen again for another month or so, so whatever. I'll just look at it. Have a good one, guys. Got my plate back on there. The License plate light seems to be pretty bright. Everything still works. I really like that. Seems safer. I got the signal lights on. They seem to be okay. Don't think I'll get run over anyways. Just need to wait for my headlight bulb to come in. I got an LED one. And yeah, that take it to the car wash basically. It's minus 10 out tonight though. And it's hard to, and it snowed like 4 inches again. It's hard to believe that I was out in plus 20 the other day on this thing before I ordered everything, but guess that's Alberta for you. Man, that thing looks good. I really like that. Now I just want exhaust for it. I should start it. I've had the lights on for a while. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.